Screw it.
The Dodgers did it again. I mean, is anyone going to stop these guys? Holy shit. Okay, so Kyle Tucker signed a $240 million contract over 4 years with a $64 million bonus, so $304 million in all, and it's going to come out to $60 million in AAV, average annual value, so what he's getting paid per year. And this contract also has opt-outs after year 1 and 2, so he can, kind of decide if he wants to test the free agent market after each of those years in this contract, which is nice for Kyle Tucker, obviously. People are speculating that the reason that he took this deal over the Blue Jays deal, which, again, more money over a longer period of time, is because there might be like an Anthony Rendon situation there where he doesn't he might want to retire early, or he doesn't know if he really likes the game. And what better place to figure out if you really like the game of baseball than going to the LA Dodgers. I mean, those guys look like they're having a great time 100% of the time. I mean, you got a male stripper in the dugout, for Christ's sake. Like, these guys really look like a family. So if Kyle Tucker doesn't find the love of the game with these guys, then he's just not going to find it. So I do like that for Kyle Tucker, like, just as a person. He can really test if he really wants to play this game for longer, because he was thinking about retiring a little bit early. He's only 29 right now, and this contract will go until I believe he's 33. So I do like that for Tucker. With the Dodgers, though, with the signing, I don't know. Like, I do know. I like it. I really like it. This is a great signing by the Dodgers. I mean, you can't. They have no holes on their roster. They have none. I mean, when they win the World Series, they're really arguably their only holes were their closer position, and now they have Edwin Diaz and an outfield spot, and now they have Kyle Tucker. It's insane. But the reason that it's kind of iffy, not like it's arguably not a good contract. Arguably, by the way, I think it's a great contract. The reason that it's arguably not a good contract is because you're overpaying for him. That's just it. But with that being said, I don't think you're going to be able to get Kyle Tucker without overpaying for him, if that makes sense. Because now he's the second highest paid player in AAV, only behind Shohei Ohtani, who's at $70 million AAV. And he's the highest non-two-way player in MLB history per AAV. Again, average annual value. So, I mean, this contract also has $30 million deferred, which good for the Dodgers. You can pay some of that later. But I mean, this is just crazy, man. I mean, they're just, it doesn't, like, I can't even hate on the Dodgers. I mean, they had $1 billion in gross revenue this past year. Why not spend some of it and win another ring so that you can make more money and then sign even better players? So, I mean, it makes sense in all aspects, which is why this is a perfect signing. This is an amazing signing by the Dodgers. They did an amazing job at getting Tucker in this deal. Now, that's not even the only big signing in the past 48 hours. Bichette just signed with the Mets for 3 years, $126 million, or $42 million in average annual value. I don't know what the bonus is yet. It'll probably come out pretty soon, if there is one, which there probably is one. This one I love too. I think it's a great signing. I like it a little bit less just because you're moving a shortstop to third and you're signing him to tied for the fourth biggest contract in average annual value, but it's a short deal, so it's not the end of the world. It's, like I said, only 3 years. The reason I like this a little bit less is because Bichette already doesn't have amazing defense at short. He's got acceptable defense at short. And now you're moving him to third, which I don't know how that's going to work out. I think most people don't know how that's going to work out defensively, at least. His bat's going to be there when he's healthy. At least it'll always be there. I mean, he hit 18 bombs. He averaged 311. And he played in, I think it was 139 games this past season. So he's a good player. Do not get me wrong. I think $126 million is worth the money for Bichette. I just think it could have been 126 over 4 years, maybe. And another thing with this Bo Bichette signing, I made a video on the Alex Bregman signing. I didn't think it was a good signing by the Cubs at the time. Now, with this Bo Bichette signing, that Alex Bregman contract looks so good. So honestly, great job by the Cubs. I mean, hindsight's 2020, but great job by the Cubs getting Alex Bregman at the time that they did before the Mets got Bo Bichette. And I saw the comments. We'll call them constructive criticism. Those comments. But hey, I read them. Okay, I listen to y'all. All right, I'll admit when I'm wrong. That this Bo Bichette deal makes that Bregman deal look so much better for the Cubs. So good job by the Cubs there. Now though, with this Bo Bichette deal, it almost kinda, it seemed like a panic sign. You know, you lose out on the Kyle Tucker sweepstakes. They offered Tucker 220 over 4 years, and with a $75 million bonus. So you're already ready to spend that money. So you might as well go get the next best available player. And the reason that I say that it almost seemed kind of like a panic signing is because the Mets weren't really linked to Bo Bichette like at all. So it kind of fell out of nowhere. Again, I like the signing by the Mets. I think this can be a good signing. I think you put Bo Bichette. He's an amazing 3-hole. I think you just put him in that 3-hole, and he's gonna really contribute to this Mets team in an extremely competitive division. I mean, you got the Phillies and the Braves in that division. It's a hard division to win. So if the Mets really want to make a push here, then I love this signing. And obviously they do want to make a push. The signings has that written all over it. But now you've got Brett Baty, who they're thinking about shopping, or I think they're in like a limbo here. They're thinking about shopping Brett Baty or moving him to first and splitting time with Jorge Polanco. And the times that Brett Baty is playing first and Jorge Polanco isn't, they want Jorge Polanco to DH. So that kind of leaves a spot. I mean, there's going to be an odd man out with this trade. Either Mark Vientos or Brett Baty is going to get traded before the season starts. I wouldn't be surprised if... I feel like it's going to be one of those guys. I don't know which one, but it's going to be one of those guys. They'll probably will not be on the Mets opening day roster. So that's probably what's going to happen with that situation there, at least. But again, overall, I love this signing by both teams. I think they both did a great job at getting the guys that they need to make their roster better. And I mean, dude, with the Kyle Tucker thing, dude, it's not fair, man. Is anyone going to stop him? Like, it's gross. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the videos. If you want to see more content like this or any football content, if you're interested in that, go ahead and like, subscribe, write a comment. Tell me how you feel about the signing. I'm interested to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. And I'll see you on the next one.